Good morning, friends. It's Julie. Welcome back to Row & Co Farms. It's been a little while since I've done an update on the flower farm and everything that we've been working on out here, and so I thought I would show you what's going on. So we have been putting in our beautiful flower farm rows and adding our lovely wood chip pathways, and so that has really been taking us a long time to get done. It has been a lot of work. We've had some crazy weather here. Nothing too extreme, but we've just had a lot of wind, and the wind has really prevented us a lot of days from putting down that black plastic film that goes over the rows to prevent weeds from coming up. And so because of the wind, it just really put us off several weeks. Actually, we wanted to plan out this stuff several weeks ago, and we just haven't had the chance. But we have had the opportunity to plant a couple of rows here, and I'll plop in some of the footage from that and show you guys what we did there. But I'm going to show you everything else that we have accomplished so far and what's left to do. So I know there are still some places that are a bit of a mess, but we've actually gotten a lot done. Got a random chicken running around over there. So we'll start over here. We have come in and added these cinder blocks all the way down this row, and that's mainly just to try to keep this dirt in a little bit better and to keep the weeds out. We laid cardboard down underneath there, so we're trying to keep the weeds from coming up through there, and eventually we'll probably have to add some dirt inside there as well, and maybe just plant into those some herbs or different things, I'm not sure. But we've started laying the irrigation lines in here, and they're just not completely hooked up yet, but that's been okay because we've had a lot of rain and we haven't needed it. But we will be adding that in. So up here in the front, we have Rudbeckia, and then this and this. These are mums, and those are just meant to be part of my perennial kind of garden, but the Rudbeckia will definitely be something we harvest. Then this big patch is our Feverfew, and we planted that a few weeks ago. There's a video about that, and I'll link it in. And then these few smaller ones up here, these are some kind of poppies. I can't remember. And actually, I believe these may be some dahlias that are popping up from last year. I did not plant this stuff. This is stuff that just came up. So it could be that, it may be something else, but I'm not sure yet. Then we also have dahlias. Basically, lots of dahlias are planted in here. There are some perennial like woodies in here, and I actually don't know what they are. Lots of canna lilies are in here. I've got my strawberry bucket, and I'm actually going to pull that out, and we're going to plant that into our like green stalk tier planter. It's not a green stalk, it's a fake one. This, I believe, is Calendula. I planted it last year. It never came up, but it did come up this year. And then, let's see, all through here, all the blank places are dahlias. And then this here, I believe, is, I'm not sure. I have a couple ideas. I thought it was a type of daisy, but I really don't think this is a daisy now. This is something else. So if you have ideas, let me know, but I need to look it up. But it's really pretty. So that's what we have in that row. Ooh. Okay, so obviously we use cardboard. That's what all this cardboard is doing here. We use that to suppress weeds. So we've been working on that. So these are the actual flower farm rows. This is a no-dig, no-till style garden, which means that we did not dig into the ground. We did everything on top of the soil. My dog is chasing a chicken. Okay, so yeah, so we basically, I'll put the footage of all this in here, but basically we added all of our rows, we've mulched our pathways. We still have a few more to complete over there, but we have made a lot of headway. And so now we're gonna be able to get in here and plant a whole bunch more. We still have a lot of space down there. We have a little bit of space down there. this whole row, those other 2 rows we'll be adding more stuff there. Okay, these rows, let's see. So this up here was Ranunculus. The Ranunculus just did very poorly. Here's like one Ranunculus, and it looks terrible. So I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, I will not do Ranunculus again, at least not right now. I invested a lot of money in those and they just did very poorly. So then the rest of this row, we have, this is Salvia. This is also Salvia, but it overwintered and it's starting to come back and is already starting to bloom. So that's great. So yeah, we should have a nice big patch of Salvia there, which are really pretty. They look kind of like lavender, but they're not. So yeah, they're very pretty. Then this is Dianthus. It came back and overwintered. Then I have some Snapdragons here, which some of them have done very poorly, but I have more and I'm going to plant those in there today. And then this whole bed down here is Yarrow. We planted that together a while back, and it took a little hit when we first put it out here. It got sunburned and did very, very badly, but it still is coming back. It's all coming back. You can see it's really green now. It's starting to plump up, so it's going to start taking off here soon too. We've just had some really weird weather, and we still got weeds creeping in up here that we're going to have to get. All right, so all of the raised beds over here are basically reserved for our vegetable garden. There's a few flowers in there, like that first bed has some flowers, and that big long bed has some Snapdragons we planted together. So yeah, the rest of this is all going to be vegetables. So we will be planting some of that, but not for flowers. This whole bed here is going to be tomatoes. That's what that fencing is over there. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff underway, and we're going to get going with our planting starting today. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the updates that I gave you today on the flower farm and the garden. Stick around. Our next video is going to be doing some planting. So we're actually going to get out here. We're going to do some direct seeding of some of our vegetables. We're going to be planting a bunch of our plant starts for the flower farm. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming, and I hope you guys come along with us. So stick around for more here at Row & Co Farms.